I just reread Hannah Arendt's The Origins of Totalitarianism, and I cannot tell you how relevant it is to today. What has gone on in totalitarian regimes before is what is happening in this country right now. It is fascism. His generals called him fascist. Joe Scarborough called him fascist. And now the fascist is in charge. And it is journalism's job to cover it that way, not to back off and say, okay, well, that's it, we lost. Let the fascism happen. No.
Hello and welcome to What the F*** Just Happened Today, your essential guide to the daily shock and awe in national politics. I'm Joe Amditis. Let's get to it. It's Tuesday, November 19th, 2024. Welcome to day 1400. Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg asked to postpone Trump's criminal sentencing in his hush money case. Bragg's office sent a letter to Judge Juan Merchan acknowledging that Trump is not likely to be sentenced until after the end of defendant's upcoming presidential term, but prosecutors said they oppose any efforts to dismiss Trump's felony conviction. Prosecutors faced a Tuesday deadline to advise Judge Merchan on how to proceed after the unprecedented circumstances of Trump's re-election following his conviction on 34 felony counts of orchestrating an illegal conspiracy to influence the 2016 election by falsifying business records. Trump faces up to 4 years in prison. Prosecutors instead asked for a December 9th deadline for the next filing, focused on whether the case should be dismissed. Moving on, an unidentified hacker gained access to files containing unredacted, sworn testimony from a woman who said Matt Gaetz paid her for sex when she was 17. The file contains 24 exhibits of sworn statements, including the corroborating testimony by a second woman who said she witnessed Gaetz having sex with the minor at a drug-fueled party in July 2017. The material has not yet been made public. Meanwhile, Donald Trump will nominate celebrity TV doctor Mehmet Oz to lead the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services. Trump said America is facing a healthcare crisis, and there may be no physician more qualified and capable than Dr. Oz to make America healthy again, adding Dr. Oz will work closely with Robert F. Kennedy Jr. to take on the illness industrial complex and all the horrible chronic diseases left in its wake. As the administrator of CMS, Oz would report to Kennedy and would be responsible for shaping the health coverage for more than 160 million Americans enrolled in Medicare, Medicaid, the Children's Health Insurance Program, and plans obtained through the Affordable Care Act marketplaces. In 2020, Oz promoted the anti-malaria drug hydroxychloroquine to treat COVID-19, despite the lack of scientific evidence that it was an effective treatment. The FDA also revoked emergency use of the drug, citing known and potential risks. The position at CMS requires Senate confirmation. And finally, Republican Nancy Mace introduced a resolution to ban transgender women from using women's bathrooms at the Capitol after Sarah McBride became the first transgender woman elected to Congress. Mace's resolution would amend House rules to block McBride and any other trans person visiting the Capitol from using the bathrooms associated with their gender identity. And while the resolution doesn't specifically name McBride, Mace said that it's 100% because of McBride and that McBride doesn't get a say. Speaker Mike Johnson told Republican lawmakers that the House will welcome all new members with open arms, accommodate the needs of every single person, and treat all persons with dignity and respect. Later, however, Johnson clarified his view that a man is a man and a woman is a woman, and a man cannot become a woman. McBride called the resolution a blatant attempt from far-right-wing extremists to distract from the fact that they have no real solutions to what Americans are facing. She added, "We should be focused on bringing down the cost of housing, healthcare, and childcare, not manufacturing culture wars." Marjorie Taylor Greene, meanwhile, threatened to fight any biological men who try to use the woman's bathroom. That's all for now. You can find the links and sources for all of these stories on the main website. And as always, visit whatthefjusthappenedtoday.com for the latest news and headlines. Until next time, I'm Joe Amditis.